You're awfully quiet.
Thinking about Rachel.
Yeah, me too.
You know, for as long as I can remember, it was Rachel and Steve. And then it was Rachel and Mac. And tonight when I looked at her, she looked so alone. I thought, how is she ever going to make it through this?
At least she knows what it was like to be with someone.
That's right.
She looked really happy to see us, don't you think?
Yeah, or she wouldn't have said what she said.
Well, there's something that I want to say to you.
Okay.
Charlene, I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and I sure hope you feel the same way.
I do.
Good. Because that's what I was talking about before. See, in my book, that means marriage.
Well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to mean.
Well, yes, it does. Charlene, for us, it does. It's the only way.
You're right.
You know, I used to think that people who got married were just kind of dead in the water. That was it. They'd used up all their options. Their whole life was mapped out before them. And it's same person, same life, same everything, forever and ever, amen. But I'm a little wiser now.
Me too.
And marriage doesn't seem like an end anymore. It seems like a beginning. I mean, it seems
Like what Rachel was talking about.
Yeah. Taking a chance. I mean, people change, situations change, but a marriage that is strong enough and flexible enough to withstand that is really rare. I want to take that chance. I want to take that risk with you. Because I have this dream. This dream that I want to carry around with me and put it in my pocket and have it with me always for all of those bad days. And it has to do with someday me as an old man having a beautiful old lady who's still there beside me. I want to have a whole life to look forward to of holding the same hand and smelling the same sweet hair. And looking up at the same stars with the same person. And you know, I never had that dream until I met you.
John.
No, Charlene, be quiet now, will you please? I'm trying to ask you to marry me.
Well, thank God.
Thank God. Does that mean a yes?
Oh, yeah. Yes. 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 Yes.
Wow, do I love you. This has turned out to be quite a night, hasn't it?
It turned out to be the best night of my life. Sam.
I thought you had better taste than that.
Did you hear everything that I said to Jamie?
No, I left after the good part.
Maybe you should have stuck around a little longer, because after I told him that I was attracted to Evan,
Can't believe that.
I said that I was still very much in love with you. And I told it to Evan, too.
When?
Today.
Well, that explains why you were so late tonight.
Nothing ever happened between us. Don't you believe that?
It's a little hard, you know. I sat there and listened to you talk about how you were attracted to Evan Bates.
Is that really so hard to believe?
Yes.
What about Caroline?
What about Caroline?
Since the two of you started working together, I've had to put up with her falling all over you. Are you going to tell me that you never had a reaction to that, even once?
That's different.
Why?
Caroline is attractive, yes, but there was never any question that anything would come of that.
It's the same situation with Evan and me. He understands that, so do I. Sam, you just have to believe it. If you don't, it's just gonna tear you apart. You see, your jealousy is gonna hurt us more than anything I could ever feel for Evan.
You really told him that?
Yes.
I wish I'd been there for that.
Come on, Sam.
How am I supposed to just get this out of my mind?
Well, I tried something earlier tonight, and you kind of rejected.
Amanda, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear his name.
Whose name?
Stacy, do you remember when I told you that I was used to being alone?
Mm-hmm.
I said that I was almost never lonely. Well, that changed tonight. You left here and I was never so lonely. I looked around and everything seemed strange. It was like I was in some place I'd never been before, and I didn't want to be there. If you hadn't come back... Stacy? It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay.
I went for a long walk and I wound up down at the marina.
The marina.
I ran into John and Charlene.
Why did you go down there?
I just needed to walk. I'm glad I did, though.
What happened?
I keep thinking that he still wants something from me, something more.
Mac?
It's as though he's trying to tell me something, or he wants me to do something. I know this, sounds strange.
No, not at all. Not when two people are as close as you and Mac. And the way he died.
Things keep happening.
What things?
Well, the swan. I mean, he sent the swan after he was gone and that note that came with it. And then today was our anniversary. And he sent those flowers. And he sent a card with it.
What?
So do you see what I'm getting at?
I'm not sure.
Well, every time I feel like it's time to go on, you know, and I know I have to. Then every time something like this happens and I can't make any sense out of it.
Mom, these things can all be explained.
I asked him to tell me.
Oh.
You see, I know I have to move on with my life. But I just can't seem to do it. These things happen and it just stops me. And there's too many people who need me. I mean, you need me, Amanda, Matthew, you all need me.
You're doing just fine.
I need him to tell me that. So, I went for a walk along the water. The way he was when he was in Maine. And that's when I saw it.
What?
A swan.
Are you sure?
So, I think he heard me. I think he heard me.
What do you think he was trying to tell you?
I'm still not sure about that. But I do think he hurt me. And whatever it is that I'm supposed to do, I know I'll find out now.